So the babies have all hatched out successfully. And they are looking really good. The two yellow guys literally just hatched like 2 hours ago. So they just got introduced to food for the first time. And they got their water. And they're so sleepy. I can't even stay awake. He's like, oh, what's going on? You going to sleep, little baby? The nice thing about when you raise chicks indoors is they really acclimated to people. And one of their favorite things is to be held because your hands are so toasty and warm that if you put your hand over the top of them, they'll just snuggle right in and go right to sleep. They're also super calm around people. You just have to make sure that they get introduced to you, within hours of them hatching, so they start to associate you positively as their mom. But look at this guy. Or this gal, it's hard to tell because they're babies. And they're cozy. Yep, see, right to sleep. Good night, little chicken. I really love how they've got the two-toned toes going on the black chicks. I don't remember the name of the breed of their moms. The yellow chickens, they come from, goodness, what's the, Leghorns. Their moms are Leghorns. I'm not exactly sure what the dad is because he was a $10 back of the truck sale rooster because we just needed a boy hanging around. So this is his progeny. It'll be very interesting to see what they develop into as they get bigger. These guys are still drying off. I love the little tiny peeps. Oh, it looks like we got a dark spot there. So yeah, that might be an interesting looking chick. The little fuzzy butts. It's so strange how chickens evolved to have such precocious babies while so many other birds have these completely helpless babies. Meanwhile, these guys, with a little bit of guidance, can be eating and drinking on their own within hours of hatching. Best way to get them to learn how to drink is you just scoop them up and you dip their beaks right into the water. And they're like, oh, that's good stuff. And that's all I gotta do. From then on, they know how to do it. And if you have younger chicks like these guys that hatched out the day after the dark colored ones, they can just learn from watching. This guy I might need to give a little bit of a scrub down because he's still got some stuck yolk on him. You can even kind of see their egg teeth still. It's amazing how much they can put away. I can't get over the white fluffy butts. Now these guys won't be growing nearly as dramatically fast as the ducks did because they're kind of mutt chickens. And neither of the parents are meat breeds. Their moms are eggers and the dad is generic rooster. It's kind of hard to tell because lots of roosters kind of take on the generic look of a jungle fowl, which is just what you think of. When you think chicken rooster, you kind of get the rough idea of what a jungle fowl looks like. A very dominant pattern and color. He's actually kind of interesting to hang out with, actually. The dad is friendly-ish for a rooster, especially one that we got as an adult. He seems to think of me as a giant hen, because they'll do this thing called tidbiting for their hens, where they'll find a piece of food, and they'll make a little clucking noise, and they'll pick it up and drop it over and over until one of the girls come to get it. And he starts doing that towards me when he finds bugs. So I'll come over, I'll pick up the bug and put it back down, and he's like, okay, you don't want it, I'll eat it. And then he gets to eat a treat. But he'll do that with me more than he will with the actual hens. Though clearly he still has plenty of interest in mating with them because we've got these guys now. And as they get a bit bigger and it becomes easier to distinguish them, I'll start coming up with some names. Look at those little butts. Oh goodness, that's so cute. Yep, this is their whole life though. Wake up. eat some pellets, get a sip of water, and then go back under the heat lamp and pass out. It's a busy life being a baby, lots of growing to do. And in the next couple of days, I'll start introducing them to some mealworms and some really, really tiny baby roaches so they can start learning to forage. Because I want these guys to be able to go outside and identify food on their own. Although chickens have really good instincts. Like, if you have a single chick that you need to rescue or whatever, you can just use your finger and kind of go like this. And they'll think that you're pecking at food for them, and they'll kind of follow you along. See this guy? He gets it. Does it go over here? Because that's what the moms will do. And chickens are such social creatures, they're very good at picking up on cues from one another. I love how they drink. They hold their heads up all really high like that. I don't think I've ever seen a chicken with two-toned feet before. Very interesting. Yes, you. Showing off your cute little toes. It's nice having some babies in the house in the middle of summer. And these guys are going to be very friendly because I'm raising them by hand and spending lots of time with them from day one. Well, as much time as I can. Work's been crazy busy right now. Summer season, I do housekeeping, and yeah. I've been doing 12-hour, 13-hour days nonstop for the last week and a half so far. And it's not going to get much slower, so I'll try to make sure to give some regular updates to these guys, but that's why I haven't been uploading nearly as much as I was before. It's just that time of year. But yeah, here's my babies, and here's to hoping that they all do well.